Good morning, everybody. Today is Wednesday, March 1st, day 6 of my AT Thru Hike. Show you what I get to start out with. This is Unicoi Gap. I got a 16-miler today. Hike up Rocky Mountain, then Trey Mountain. Oh, and then there's another big mountain after that. So, time to get going. It's about 8:08 here. You know, I'm kind of subject when you stay at a hostel, like I did last night. I'm up at 4:30, 5 o'clock, twiddling my thumbs. Just kind of waiting. You gotta get a ride. So that's what I didn't get here till 8. I would have been hiking probably at 5:30 if I was able to. So anyway, the good thing about a hostel is you're out of the weather, you got a nice bed, and most of the time you got a shower, toilet, and they a lot of times feed you, in which we had a little continental breakfast this morning. Pretty good. And they give you free shuttle to and from for a small fee. Got to get warmed up. Today is supposed to rain until tonight, and then it's going to rain till Friday, what I'm being told. And I'm going to test rain gear and shelters. So the next two, I'll stay tonight. I'll hike back to this hostel, spend the night, and then the next 2 nights, each day I'm going to try to do 16 miles each day. Sorry, having trouble getting my breath this morning. 16 miles each day, and then each night I'll be in a shelter. Here's my plan. And then make it to Winding Stair Gap, and maybe go in town somewhere at that point. We'll see. That's my current plan. All right, no more talking. I got to hike. I'll give you some. I know there's some great views coming up, so I'm gonna try to make some time and get up to those views and give you some good video. Talk to you later. All right, first big climb. It has been rewarded. Whew, I'm on top of Rocky Mountain. First climb out of Unicoi of several. It's beautiful. It's getting cloudy, and there's some more. I filmed the last time I came here, but you can't hardly see it, but there's some big mountains all the way off in the distance. There you go. See how beautiful that is? Whew. And with these clouds starting to form, it gives another mystical. I'll be quiet and let you look. T, do you hear that morning dove? That's a beautiful sound. There's a mourning dove calling. Okay, this is about 1.5 miles up from Unicoi, and this is called Rocky Mountain. One of 3 mountains I got to go over today out of 16 miles. I'm hoping you can hear that mourning dove. It's a pleasing sound. I was trying to be quiet so not to disturb it. But anyway, as I was saying, I came up a little over 1,000 feet in 1.5 miles. So you kind of have to pace yourself on that climb. And I've only been hiking. I've been up here about 8 minutes. So I got up here in 35 minutes. So it's a beautiful, I remember this as I was here back in January. All right, I got to keep going. Down off of Rocky Mountain, came down, down, down. Kind of going in between now. Well, next big climb is Trey Mountain. I always say Trey for short, and you may not understand me. I'm sorry. Trey Mountain is the next big climb. And I can't remember the third one. There's another one coming. I think it's the worst one. I haven't been there before, so these steps going down are tough on the knees. Ooh. Kind of into this rhododendron again. If that's not rhododendron, somebody correct me, but I'm pretty sure that's what I'm in, and that's what I see. I know all the way to Virginia. I don't know how much further. I'm pretty sure that's muscadine. It's a little bigger than our leaf in Mississippi, but it sure does look like muscadine. I see some vines. I believe it is. Man, I bet this place is covered in bears in September. See, there's a vine right there. I bet this is muscadines. That leaf is just huge, a lot bigger and greener than our leaves. That's what it looks like. It's all over this hillside. I may be wrong, somebody can correct me. That's sure shaped just like the muscadine that we have. All right, crossing over a little bridge. And that big mountain you see off in the distance is where I'm headed. The next mountain I gotta climb. Well, I've been climbing the last hour, but that's called Trey Mountain there. And that's a pretty serious climb. I gotta go down right up here, but that right there, I'm gonna go right over the tip top of that and then off to the right somewhere. I know there's another little parking lot down here before I get there. So I got to go down, get off this bridge, and then up that mountain over there. Sun's still shining, just kind of hazy. It's getting periods of sun. Not really cloudy, but just a haze. It's shoot, it's hot. No wonder I'm sweating. It's 69 degrees. I was sweating like a big dog. I should have known. There you go. You can see it there. From what I remember, the trail is just going to zigzag up to get up there. I think there's a view spot coming up of that. Yep. It's pretty. You can see all the way around here. Oh yeah. Whew, look at that. Don't mess up here either. Yikes. Wow. It's pretty. Yeah, see. Right there. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it's still way above me. And it's not really that far over there. So it's, I mean, it's a serious incline. It's pretty. Ooh. I think this is the top tray. Ooh. See that one big one sticking out of the top over there? Ooh. Trail just goes over the top of this big, huge rock, which I think is the summit of Tray. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is it. Let's see, let me find out what the elevation is here. Okay, I'm at 4398 elevation. I'm over 5 miles from Unicoi Gap. And I'm gonna tell you what my total elevation up. I've gone up since I left Unicoi 2,123 feet. So I am not even a third of the way done today. And I've been hiking about 3 hours. So I got a ways to go. I'm hoping that I can pick up some speed going down. And I probably have to do less filming so I can. There's bees up here too. Bees or flies. They're bees, I believe. Things are just about to bloom up here, it looks like. Anyway, it's pretty up here. Talk to you later. Coming up on Trey Shelter, Trey Mountain Shelter. Back in there somewhere. Follow the blue blaze. But I'm going this way. This is I want to follow the white blaze. Yesterday I almost went the wrong way one time. The trail turned just like that one did there, and I wasn't paying attention. I almost went up the blue blaze, which was to a water source, I think. Saw it at the last second, made the quick turn. It's pretty here. Yeah, been going down ever since I came over the Trey Mountain, so give my lungs a relief. Work on my knees a little more. This is nicer walking here than what I've been doing. Yeah. Hazy. I can see through the trees just probably about a half a mile through there, and then I can't see anymore because of the haze. It's hot today. So in the 70s by now. I imagine it was 69 a minute ago. What is it now? Let me just tell you why. Well, it says 66. I thought it was in the 70s. It just feels hot. It's humid. All right. Talk to you later. Looks like I'm about to swap sides of the mountain. That's where I'm going. That's the trail I'm going on. That's where I just came from. And I'm going around the mountain here. Gonna get some video, I believe. I'm gonna let you see as I go around that way. I haven't made real great time today. Legs are sore. And it's hot. Those first two climbs this morning took a lot out of me. And it's a 16-mile day. I'm at 8.5 miles now, so I'm a little over halfway. And it's about 1 o'clock. So it looks like I'm gonna be rolling in late, but I don't have a choice. I've told the hostel that I would come back there, because you pretty much walk back to the hostel from wherever it is, Dix Creek Gap. I guess that's what it is. But if the trail was all like this, I can make good time. I'm going down and there's no rocks. But, you know, you get a little of this and it's good. Yeah, it's pretty. Still no foliage yet, and you can see across through these valleys. Lots of mountains everywhere. But bad storm coming Friday. I've been trying to figure out what to do all day today. The problem I have is that I had planned to hike Thursday and Friday, and then there's no place to come off the trail until 2 full days, 2 16-mile days. That'd be the only way to get off trail. But watching the weather forecast for Friday, March the 3rd, things are not looking good. And I don't think I need to be on the trail. 100% chance of rain, possibility of severe thunderstorms, and no way to get off the 16 miles from any way of getting off the trail. So I'm probably fixing to take a couple of 0 days. I'm not happy about it. I can keep going, but I mean, I'm tired. I won't have any trouble resting. My legs are tired, my feet hurt, but you know, I don't know. I'm just ready to really start staying in the shelters. I felt like I was able to make some good time. a little frustrated. But I think it's the wise thing to do at this point is just to maybe go into Hiwassee, Georgia. I'm almost to North Carolina. One more day of hiking, I'll be in North Carolina. You know, I'm gonna do the smart thing. I probably would, if I stayed on trail, I'd probably just stay at a shelter all day on Friday. And really don't know how bad the storms are. If I, could break out my magic ball and see what it's gonna be like, I might would do it. But I'm not that scared of weather. I don't like to be in a lightning storm by any means. I've been up in trees hunting in lightning storms and it is no fun. That was back in my younger days when I wasn't as smart. So I think I'm a little smarter now. I hope I am. So, that said, probably going to be looking for a place to stay in Hiwassee for a couple of nights, which is going to blow my schedule. So, check that out. Trying this left-handed filming again. It's not working out. Ooh. That is down. It's pretty. Another good view. Okay, it's gotten hot. What does that say? 74. Whew. I'm feeling it. I am 9.5. I've been hiking 5 hours and 23 minutes. Trying to figure out why I was so tired today. Started doing the math. First 4 days, I hiked 32 miles. And I'm trying to do 30 in the next 2. That must be why I'm so tired. Just not quite ready for these bigger miles yet, I guess. Then a lot of climbing too. I mean, there's a lot of miles where I normally make really good time. I've been slow. I don't know. That's pretty. Woo. All right. I'm gonna keep going, whether I want to or not. Okay, that's where I'm headed. That's where I just came from. But I need water. So this is the closest in the next 6 miles. This is my best option. That goes to some camping spots up there. So I'm going to follow this blue blaze. This is what we call a blue blaze. Goes off trail and find some water. I've been hiking 10 miles and 10.3 so far. And I got to go to 16. So these are all the bugs are just wearing me out right now too. These are all along the trail. This one is not supposed to be that far down here to the water, but any steps off trail like this that you have to make are not enjoyable. And this is downhill, so that means I got to walk back up. Oh gosh, it's further than I thought it was. Going far out, it was a 0.1. All right, cut this off, get some water and get back on trail. Well, this is what we got. No water up there. Big tree right there. And then the water comes out of the ground. And look how much is flowing right here. It's pretty neat. Underground spring comes out. plenty of water right there. Unfortunately, it's about 150 feet below the trail, so I got to walk back up. And it's further than, I didn't measure it, but it's probably further than 1.1 down here. The going back up is the fun part. All right, I'm gonna use my Be Free, fill it up, fill my water bottles, and that should get me to the end of where I'm going today. I hope. Okay, give you some idea what it's like to get water. Of course, I had to get all the way down here to this creek spring and scoop it in my Be Free. And then I got this little hose on there with a little squeeze clamp. And I fill the bag up, and then I usually hang it somewhere where I don't have to hold it. You don't have to hang it, but that's the best way to do it. Now let me get my bottles. So keep 2 16-ounce smart water bottles, and man, that just got me. And here lately I've been putting goo tablets in one and Mio in the other. I use each of those to kind of give me some electrolytes, salt. I don't know how much electrolytes in it, but that's a filter that I screw on the bottom of the bag, and then let gravity do its thing, and I fill the bottles up. And every now and then you have to hook a little hose to that and backwash it. I fill the bottle up with clean water and then force it back through the filter the other way to kind of backwash the filter and clean it out. But they say that you get all the bacteria, 99.9% of the bacteria is filtered out of the water. There's one bottle by that filter, which is a pretty sweet thing. I used to have a pump filter that you just had to pump it through the filter. For years I used that backpacking. It was heavy and was a pain. This is a whole lot easier, and it filters water faster than my pump filter would. Now that filter will get, if you get a lot of dirty water, it'll get stopped up. But right now it's flowing really good. You can see how fast it's going to fill up this 16-ounce bottle. And that's it. And usually I do that. If I got some left in it like I do now, I'll go ahead and drink some. That's good. That's underground stream. I know back when I was a kid, we'd always drink it straight out of the stream. Can't do that. It's not smart. Giardia is not fun. All right, I just want to show you how to do that. Now I got to walk back up to the trail. I have this neat little device here that I can start and stop my video. See ya. Well, here was the next water spot, half a mile down. Looks like it'd have been easier walking, but I got water. I don't need to stop. I am at 11.3. Gotta go 16. It seems like a pretty good camping area. Those are behind me. Addis Gap. Yeah, there's been a lot of people camping here. And the trail is wore out. There's a lot of people in front of me. Today is actually the official start day for northbound AT at Amicalola Falls, Georgia. And was my goal, to get just a little bit ahead of the bubble. so it wouldn't be quite so crowded in all the places. And I'll be at 60 miles down the trail tonight. Give me a little bit ahead of everybody. If I get these last 4.5 in, 5, however many more I got to go. All right, saw that water. That's why I chose the 0.1, but it looked like an easier walk. Talk to you later. Okay, I'm at Kelly Knob. And for what it's worth, the climb up to here whipped me from Sassafras Gap. I think this is a camping area. Yep. That's right there behind me is where I just came up. And right there is where I'm headed down. Still got, I'm at 12.2. Still got 4 miles. Whew. All right, and it's cloudy. I'm happy about the clouds, to be honest with you. I know we like the views, and I got some pretty decent views over there. But the sun was whipping me. So I'm kind of glad to get it clouded up, and the wind picked up a little bit. So obviously this rain is starting to get closer. Whew. Let's see what time it is. I hadn't done too good today on my time. It is, oof, I just saw how far I've gone up. I've gone up 41,000, said that yesterday, 4,100 feet so far today. It's 3:39. I'm still moving at a 2.1 average, even going up all this elevation, but I'm taking lots of break, and my watch doesn't calculate every time I stop the true time, so I have to figure that out, really. This Garmin watch stops calculating when you stop. So I've been hiking for 7 hours and 22 minutes, and I've only gone 12.2. So whatever that averages out with, that's all my stops. I was going in there to get water. The first 3 days, I never even had to get water. Okay. I'm gonna keep trucking. I don't have an option. I think there's one more shelter right up here, somewhere close. But this is Kelly Knob. If you're coming behind me, you better eat your Wheaties. If you're coming from Unicoi Gap, man, you go over Rocky Mountain, you go over Trey Mountain, and then coming up Kelly Knob, there wasn't a lot of steps, there wasn't a lot of climbing, it just steady for a long time, up, 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 up. It's all part of it. Like I said yesterday, you take the good with the bad with the good. That one was tough. I guess I'm building legs, strength for the trail down the road. I know that North Carolina, it's got some 5,000 foot elevation with some good climbs. All right, keep going. Talk to you later. Okay, I just completed a half marathon. It was the toughest half marathon I've ever completed. I ran 7 from December to December last year. From December 21 to December 22. And none of them were this tough. Still got 3 more to go. I still got a 5K to get in me. It's like them guys that run all the time. They run a half, and then to cool down, they run a 5K. Never have I done that. I laid down to cool down. Not really, but I felt like laying down. I was afraid I'd cramp. Okay, I'm going up again. I don't know what the deal is. My heart rate's 140. Whew. Pretty over there. I don't know if you can see it or not. All right, I'm trying to be real with you. I'm whipped today. I got all I want, but I'm not quitting by any means. All right, talk to you later. Okay, I'm at Dix Creek Gap, and about 16 miles, 16.6 miles. I got all I want. My legs are shot. So even if I didn't plan to zero tomorrow, I'd probably be taking it anyway because I'm shot. I overdid it today. Got to pace myself better than that. Got to cross this highway now. But I'm here. Made it. One piece. I'm going to get some ice on my ankles. I know that, and my feet. Lord. All right. I'll give you a final update at the hospital. Okay, this was where I stayed night of day 6. This is it above the clouds. I'm sorry. This is around the bend hostel, and just basically a little storage building they've set up here. It's got electricity, no plumbing, but just electricity with a couple of beds in it. And it started raining last night during the night, so got 2 little twin beds in it, place to hang your pack, and a heater. And they give you a towel and bath cloths so you can go up to the big house and get your shower. Pretty nice. It got me out of the weather, and it's right here, 0.6 from the trail. So worked out great. And they've got a great resupply here at Around the Bend, Hostel Around the Bend. So it's in Hiawassee, Georgia. All right, this is the end of day 6.